kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Arizona's offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each this season, expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their ways to the team every week. Guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Let's talk a little about Arizona. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from the 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
Hunt is in the air. Makes the catch, and now looking for a shot. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Okay. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this is a this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game record. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down.
Razor! Fire!
And off from the shotgun. He's picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Put a stamp on me in the locker room.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Off the play fake. He rifles one deep to the left. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one. They're moving ahead in the second half.
Breaks into the open.
And that is just outstanding execution on the pass. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? What kind of field position can he do on the return? And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They really didn't move the ball at all.
Base 27
last time
jump.
they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it. Get it to your running back and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Give. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field.
Third down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't go.
And he's got it inside the 35. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Let's go! Let's go!
Caught behind the line. Inside. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Working that left side. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. He'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. He got it. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things are played out. What's up?
Ready? Let's! Pound 55 weak. Ready?
On the move. Look out, he's got momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Sends it back in motion. Gives to the 40.
Ready up.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Here we go. And on.
Give to the back. Pretty good on that one to work his way up to the 42.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to third.
Cricket.
On third and short, they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Okay, ready?
They moved the chains on the
Black
ground
24.
last time. Let's see if they
Black
try to hit him up
24.
top.
Set. Ready. Cut.
Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
On the set.
Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. He might want another play. Moves around to clear up the vision. Finds space on the right. Tackled there by the defense.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to see it.
But he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Okay, break.
after the break, they'll go back to work.
Freedom! Moves!
Trying to get the corner. Creates a little room. Good pick on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Got it!
Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
Cobra!
Scanning the field. It's Grease. On the move to the right. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play,
Ready.
and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
29 Philly. 2-8-4. Ready.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Complete downfield. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him in a
That touchdown was a clinic, keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Maurice. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing it great, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Give from the gun. Through the defense. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Flag! Ready.
Run for the quarterback. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system. All
Trumpet!
across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays got so much speed.
I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run
Here
like
we go.
fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. It's always just exhausting.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Sack.
From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Another incomplete. On 3rd down, Arizona runs out the punt team. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there.
Ready? Griffin! Get set! Ready, go!
Dropping back, it's Reese. Unleashes one deep. It's in there for a touchdown. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Military stop!
Going right to right on the money. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. They're working that left side. There he goes. And down after a nice game. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. Over the middle. It's and you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Arizona going back to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job. Already built a huge lead now getting this offensive sequence.
A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Absolutely perfect. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside the scrimmage. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
On the ready.
Offense with jumbo personnel.
Lasso.
Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Ready. Cut on.
One down.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys up, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was in that last one.
Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Charlotte is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Memphis. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
88. Come on, set. Let's go.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got his man.
interception, but did you see them swarm to it, rip the ball out, they're able to scoop it, score? That is an unbelievable effort play by the defense.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
Set, ready.
And the defense jumps on it and gets that turnover.
Well, the quarterback... to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
This offense has it with really good field position. Trying to turn the corner on the left. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he takes this inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, and now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to play right here. Cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Thanks to Cal. And he's brought down after a nice game. Arizona in a hurry.
221 wing, 221 wing.
To the air on first down. Fires complete.
Let's go, get set.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Can't make the grab. The quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Oh, yeah, that's how we do it.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Down to the right side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Okay, ready?
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half.
Slam.
To the air, it's Reese. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they dialed him for that play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed.
On
He's
the
one of the
set.
best in the country.
Ringo,
They knew
Ringo.
this quarterback was going to try to take the top off
Set.
the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Quarterback touch pass from the Jets. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first
On
down.
the double.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short.
325.
They'll run play action. Looking for the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Okay.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty.
Kill. Kill.
The give. First down. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Reese. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Pace. 27. Jump.
Off play action on first down. Still looking on the move. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Arizona is set to start this second half. They'll kick it off. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead.
Let's go.
They'll send the back in motion. They'll break up this drive with the pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Brings it down the right side. We thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. They just changed the dynamic of the possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in the second half.
You're absolutely right. Put this on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Cricket.
Motion from the back. The give to the fullback. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And that's a great stop by this defense. 2nd down and goal. Getting the lost yardage play. Now putting your defense in a better position for 3rd down.
Flare.
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1.
42 Spider.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football. He's going to be physical, but still finds the end zone week after week.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the touchdown. Complete to Elliott. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Brings into the open. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. And the Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run wants to throw on first down. Had the completion, just missed it.
And this is a situation here in the third quarter. This offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard today. And all of a sudden, halfway through the football, when the defense knew that was going to happen, the incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Arizona will try to pay off this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun on third down. He's got it on the move. He's trying to get it in. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. The Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score.
Ready, go.
From the gun. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of
Here we
downs
go,
in
here
this.
we go.
First and goal, you're in scoring position. Don't feel comfortable after that.
And he takes it up to the score. Touchdown, Arizona. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
Ready, set.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive.
Lizzie. Moves.
Around with the back. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. He now has 53 yards on the ground for them so far, has his eyes set on that 1,400-yard mark. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Off action. It's complete to the right. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try
Black
it again.
24. Black 24. Come on, set.
Kill.
And off. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Okay.
Making sure the fullback gets a touch there, and good pickup there, 5 or 6.
Man, he's a north-south player. You just give this guy a little crease, he puts it.
Got it inside the 10. They get him stopped at 2, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will. Penalty.
Got it.
The offense knocking on the door. First and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield. It's Reese. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Ready.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football.
Lasso.
They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet. Haven't sacked him. This is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run
Ready,
the football,
break.
and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense.
Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
Nice job on third and goal. You know what's coming. I know what's coming. The physicality. The offensive line doing a great job, and the fullback gets the handoff right up the gut, takes it downhill, uses his power, and falls into the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line.
Fly trumpet. Fly trumpet. Ready.
Looking downfield on first down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding.
Here we go. Sack. Ready.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Taking it the other way.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Charlotte is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They are up by 7 over Memphis. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now they'll run the draw. Turning it on. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Catch in the middle. It's Ramsey. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Set. Ready.
Gonna swing it on second down. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down.
Ready. Ready. Single. Ready.
Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. A few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Ready. Easy.
down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Now the play fake. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big... How good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdowns. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And the late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Reese. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it set up on the outside. Not a lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Third down play from the gun. Caught in the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. On the run, deep down the right side. He throws it in, and nobody's close. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now, 1st and goal.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Can the defense stop them again on second? They're trying to run it in. And into the end zone for a touchdown. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You feel like this guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Trick 9, beat.
He's the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. A little touch on that one just out of his reach.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to make the check down. He's going to throw deep right side. With a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop up and fall to the ground.
He's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Well, going RPO in that second down, the idea was they were going to have to throw and try to get a big chunk of yards to maybe get the first or set up third and short, but no problem because your quarterback's playing smart football right now. He takes off running when no one's there. Now you've given yourself a good chance to convert this third down. The quarterback's decision.
So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Dead center perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Bosworth. Looking deep down the right side. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. Opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
Pocket breaking down. Fires on the move. And he can't make the connection.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the back.
And the ball goes down at the 11-yard line. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looks it all the way in. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now this offense will take the field again.
Charcoal!
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Back to throw. It's Bosworth. Floats it out in space. There we go. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he takes this from inside the field. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory. Nifty run, they pick up a 6 out to the 25. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. Moving on in the future, they got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll power it inside. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
I'll tell you guys, this fullback, he's not just a blocker. He can catch the football, and he can also run it, especially on 3rd down.
And a decent game there before the defense makes the stop.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go to the locker room with the tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who.
Oh, he's got some space. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
Set hot.
Back to throw, it's Bosworth. He tries to take the top off. Makes the grab down the middle. And they're going to score again with another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
He's in the end zone again, a little icing on the cake with a 2-point conversion after the long touchdown run. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17.
Set, ready.
We got three.
Sticks it in his belt. On the move is the 30. Wide open spaces. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Those fullbacks are grown men. Those guys are constantly hitting linebackers and blocking the whole entire game. So when you get a chance to give the big boy the ball, it's always, you know what it is? It's a morale boost for everybody in the whole thing. He gets jacked up, and he finally gets to touch the football.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
Ready! Hold on!
Wants to go up top on first down. Firing to the right. Headed to the end zone. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win. But here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. One more play to pad the stats. Quarterback making adjustments. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And as he throws, picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw just spectacular football, no mental mistakes.